Going to see the diamond. Mm, diamond also the graphite. The other allotropy of diamond also the very hard in nature. The carbon atoms in the diamond is sp3 hybridization. It is the sp3 for the 4 neighboring carbon atoms by the sigma bond, because it is the arrangement is tetrahedral arrangement. In graphite you have the hexagonal arrangement. Hexagonal arrangement means benzene ring structure arrangement, but in diamond it has the tetrahedral arrangement. This is the tetrahedral arrangement, each carbon atom sharing with the 4 carbon atom. So it has the sp3 hybridization to the 4 neighboring carbon atom. It is bonded with the 4 neighboring carbon atom. In the diamond does not have any unpaired electrons, unhybridized electron, so the diamond does not conduct the electricity. So since all 4 valence electrons of the carbon involved in the bonding, so it has the no free electron, it does not conduct the electricity. Do you understand? So graphite is the hexagonal arrangement. So hexagonal arrangement means benzene ring arrangement. Each carbon atom sharing with the 3 atoms only. So remaining it has 1 carbon atom. That 1 carbon atoms only conduct the electricity. But in diamond it has the 4 it has the tetrahedral arrangement. It has the 4 valence electrons also sharing with the other carbon atoms. So it does not have any unhybridized electrons. So it does not conduct the electricity. It is the poor conducting electricity, being the hardest element. It is also the hardest element. The uses of the diamond is the sharpening and the hard tools, cutting the glasses, making the bows, and rock drilling purpose is used in diamond. Next you are going to see the fluorescence. Fluorescence is the fluorescence. There was the first prepared by the evaporation of graphite using a powerful laser. You are going to evaporate the graphite to prepare the fluorescence. Okay, in the fluorescence structure is a gauge like structure. Okay, that formula is C12, C32, C50, C60, C70, C76. It has types of the cage like structure. The molecules have the coarser ball like structure. Its other name is coarser ball. Coarser ball means the football like structure. So the structure is called as the Buckminster fluorescence or the buckyballs. Okay, why that coarser balls is called as the Buckminster fluorescence means the Buckminster, one scientist only invented in the fluorescence. So the fluorescence name is Buckminster fluorescence or the buckyballs. Okay, in this buckyballs contains the 26-membered ring. This is the 6-membered ring. Okay, but this is the 6-membered ring. It contains 26-membered ring and 12 5-membered ring. This is the 5-membered ring. 12 5-member ring contain. So each carbon atom is the sp2 hybridization over each and forms the 3 sigma bond and delocalized bi bond giving. Okay, by each bond is, so it has delocalized. The sigma bond means single bond. So pi bond means so double bond is created. Okay, so it forms 3 sigma, 3 single bond, and it makes the 1 double bond. Okay, the single bond carbon length is 1.44 Armstrong. The carbon double bond length is 1.38 Armstrong. Okay, next you are going to see the carbon nanotube. Carbon nanotubes are tubes also recently discovered, the carbon nanotubes. It is look like the graphite like tubes with the fluorescence end. It is look like the layer of the graphite. Already you saw the graphite picture. So it's a layer like structure. The layer like balls have that the end finished in the fluorescence. Fluorescence means the ball like structure having. Okay, so these nanotubes are stronger than steel and conduct the electricity. This is also stronger than steels and conduct the electricity. Conduct the electricity means that carbon nanotubes also contain the one unhybridized valence electron, so only it conduct the electricity. The uses of the nanotube means the nanoscale electronics applications, the catalyst, polymers and medicine preparation. It is uses the electronic nanoscale electronic catalyst. It acts as the catalyst, polymers and medicines also used. Next we are going to see the another one is graphene. It is the it has single planar sheets of, it is the graphene is look like the honeycomb structure. It is the single planar sheets. It has the sp2 hybridization, and so it is look like the honeycomb. That structure is called as the graphene. Okay, ma, that's all. So thank you, student.